I wanted to just bring up the stretch of time between the two championships because I thought it was interesting. So we're at.
It's funny how both are like the faces of the Laker organization, like wanted to leave at certain points.
So in this period of time we're going to talk about, and some of the time we talked about. So it's basically from the three-peat to his next championships with Pau. Or do I got to add this year too, right?
The championships he wins.
He won
the next two,
seasons, right?
Yep.
So this is the time in between championships.
Yep.
29 points per game, 6 rebounds, almost
That's 30. It's 30 points per game.
Whatever, 30 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 45% from the field, almost makes 10 free throws a game. Is this the best stretch of his career?
The best stretch?
Yeah.
In
terms of what he was doing.
Yeah. In terms of individual, like just how good he was, yeah, but as I don't know if he was the best version of himself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like so I think the best version of himself is from 2008 to 2010 because he figured out he finally created a team that he could build up and go to the finals.
Yeah. And this is his first year by himself. Was 04-05, right?
Yeah, didn't he do bad this year?
He did. That's why it was one of the things I wanted to bring up. The Lakers' record, because I'm sure there's just a metric fuck ton of pressure on this guy.
Yeah.
The Lakers' record is 34-48. They are out of the playoffs.
And how? I mean, there's a bunch of good teams in the West right now, but I don't know. I know his team at this point is ass.
Well, I'm seeing there's outside of him, there's 2 guys I'd still want on the team, and three if you include Vujicic.
I mean, that's after you know what you know.
I know. Outside of that, though, even including knowing what I know, that's it. That's the full list of people I'd want on this team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you got Lamar Odom, who's starting at this point, right? Then you got.
Yeah, I think so. So.
No, he's starting definitively. He's starting.
Yeah.
And then Kobe, 27 points per game, 43% from the field.
Wow.
Getting to the line a lot. 6 assists with this team is the biggest accomplishment, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it looked.
No, yeah.
It looks like, I guess he was trying to do some. Or who's the coach at this point?
Good question. I'm pretty sure Phil is not the coach anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gone. And this is when Phil's writing the books and talking a lot of.
Yeah, Rudy Tomjanovich, the old coach of the Rockets, and Frank. I've never even heard of this fucking guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, not very experienced or very good coaches.
Yeah.
So this is.
They were expected to finish with 33 wins, and they finished with 34.
Okay.
So right on pace. They sucked. Kobe sucked. And it was a boring season for the Lakers, all in all.
Yeah, for sure.
Next year is going to be a little bit different, though. Next year is going to be exciting. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Also, this is
he levels. It's like
MVP season. I want to bring that up.
That what happened?
That was for Steve Nash's first MVP season.
Yeah.
Let's go here. So Kobe, in the second year, 35 points per game, the highest scoring average of his career. 45%, 35% from 3, 85% from free throw line.
Yeah.
Dragged a team that had no business being anywhere near the playoffs. The same team that was not close to making the playoffs last year. Pretty much the same team with no real improvements.
Yeah. But this is where that that MVPs that win are always best team, best player. Like that's bullshit. That shit. Like there's no way you drag that shitty ass Laker team to the 7th seed and freaking he doesn't get reward. Like Westbrook won MVP off of a triple just because he had a triple double and he was in the 7th seed. Like Kobe definitely did work this season. This is the season that he dropped 60 with
we're gonna pull it up.
Yeah, he dropped 60 in 3 quarters against Dallas in December, and they asked him, man, how many points you think you would have scored if you played the 4th quarter, and then he showed them exactly what it would have been, and he dropped that 81 on my nephew's birthday. My nephew was born that same day. Remember it forever.
I'm trying to find. All right, found the 81-point game. I'm trying to just get that month. Because isn't that the month he just like destroyed the entire month?
Yeah.
It's one of the best stretches any player has ever had individually.
Wait, you gotta go to he in Dallas. Okay. Are you going backwards or you look like you're going forward? Dallas was in December.
I am not looking at that. I'm literally looking at 1 month. I'm doing a month of play. So this is the month of January. In just 1 month, he put up 43 points per game.
Yeah.
47% from the field, 12 free throws a game on that Harden shit. This is like some Harden shit. This is James Harden's the only guy I could think of right now that could pull this off.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. That's why when they talk about like the greatest scorers, they talk about those two. Because, like, in terms of like the way that like potency, that where it's just like spurts like that. I think a lot of people say how the only person to do what Harden's been doing is Kobe, because they've seen these spurts.
Oh, here we go, 62 and 3/4. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. But yeah,
she shot 58%, 40% from 3, took 10 threes, and 25 free throws.
Yeah, murdered them.
So he was literally that's literally a Harden game right there. Like what we talk about Harden right now. Is that not like exactly the same thing? Oh wow, to like the craziest level. Because he's he's obviously attacking the basket to get 25 free throws, and then shooting 10 threes in a game is a lot at that point.
I would definitely agree. So we're gonna count them all. These are my favorite. Kobe has the most of these with the counters. I love these.
Yeah, because everyone loved my boy.
And he's still 8. Hasn't turned into 24 yet. I just remember this game because of the Dallas jerseys. They're so fucking ugly. They're so ugly. That horrible green and blue combo. Just horrendous and offensive.
And Dallas was a really good team. They went to the championship.
They won 67 games this year or something like that. And
so like this, yeah. So this is why I say like,
or Steve Nash MVP the next year.
Like how is this level of dominance not MVP? I don't care what Steve Nash was doing. He was not doing this. Like in terms of like most valuable player to your team, he was clearly the most valuable player. So in the West, he went to the.
Let's dive into it. Let's dive into it.
Okay.
Because this is Kobe is 4th on this list in MVP voting.
That's because of that dumb.
Look at how split up the first place votes are.
Yeah.
Man, even Chauncey Billups is getting love.
So Kobe really got second in first place votes, though.
Yes. Correct.
He was ranked 4. Why was he ranked 4 if he got Oh, because just the number scale. Gotcha.
LeBron 31, 7, and 6.
Like how like I want to understand. LeBron is
and Dirk, the guy we were just watching get torched, is ranked higher than him.
This is just, and it's all because of record. I swear to God, because if Kobe was doing that same thing but was second place, there would be no argument.
So this is the right season, right? I'm not bugging out.
But like, and then they're not taking into consideration the whack ass teammates he has. He has Kwame Brown at this point. Like he just dog shit teammates.
Hold on. Time out. First of all, Spurs won 63 games. I see Tim Duncan's name 8th. He gets no first place votes. That to me is a fucking crime. That's number one. Because Chauncey Billups with 64 wins, and we definitely don't think of Chauncey Billups as a better player than Tim Duncan.
Yeah, but the whole thing is the way the Spurs were running. Look at Manu. Manu was right there with him. I mean, sorry, not Manu. Tony Parker. They started running it more through.
Yeah, but Kobe and Shaq were up here. They had.
Yeah, that's because they were like, their stats were like.
But this team won more. This team won 60 fucking shit, almost 60.
Well, Kobe and Shaq's teams were winning over 60 games too. So
no, they only did that once. Remember, we looked at that.
No, they did it in They did 61 games and 67 games.
When did they do 67 games?
I'm pretty sure in 01 they did 61 or 60.
I'm pretty sure they did 50 games every other year. 50.
They didn't do 67?
No, I don't know what you're thinking about. Lakers 58. Yeah, they didn't. You told me that. You literally told me this.
That what?
You were like, the only year they put up 60 games was that one year.
Maybe I'm thinking of. I was just watching the Bulls. My bad. So I might have been thinking of them or some shit.
Today. Fucking all right. So where's the fucking all right? So yeah. So Lakers are in 7th, right?
Yeah.
Have the right season, yeah. So Steve Nash wins the MVP with 54 wins, right? So he's 3rd. I'm over here thinking he's first in the league, leading the league in wins.
Wait, how did Dirk not win it? That doesn't even make sense. If they're gonna go under that standard, it makes no sense that Dirk came in 3rd.
So Steve Nash, 50, 40, 90, right? 18 and 10. And
that's
with Sean Marion putting up 21 and 11. How come Sean Marion's not in the conversation? Where's he ranked at? Sean Marion. Tied for 10th. I don't fucking get it. I'm confused.
This is the dumbest year of freaking.
I'm confused. I don't understand the logic. This guy, did he win Defensive Player of the Year? I hope so. Oh my God. This is a crazy year for Defensive Player of the Year. Where is he? He's not even up here? Oh my God. He got fucking screwed.
No, he's number 7.
He's 7. Yeah, sorry, I was drinking water.
He got fucking screwed. Almost 2 steals and 2 blocks per game. That's some 2K shit.
But Ben Wallace did the same thing.
Yeah, but Ben Wallace isn't putting up 20 points. I know. I get what you're saying. I don't disagree. But Sean Marion had more win shares.
But you could also look at the defensive efficiencies and stuff like that, and it might break it down.
Who led in win shares? Dirk Nowitzki. So you were telling me about Dirk.
Yeah. I
think this is just all fucked up.
This is huge robbery. I'm sorry, but out of everyone, the only 2 players you could really say that if you take them out of their team is gonna drop crazy is Bron and Kobe.
Not Dirk. With 17 win shares or 18.
Who's in his team at this point?
I don't think he has kid or anybody like that.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, he's carrying them. It's Jason Terry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They have a good team, but like they're not doing anything if he leaves it.
Yeah,
he has a way better team. He has a way better team than the Lakers, though, or the Cavs. That's definitely fair and true.
And my whole thing, the only thing difference with Kobe and Bron, for me, is Bron is playing. I don't know if his conference is tougher at this point.
And he's 21. He's a child. He's still going. He's just finishing puberty.
Yeah.
Just to put that into perspective, because we were doing it with Kobe.
Yeah.
And come on, that's even crazier. Like, but even this team has more people scoring points.
Yeah.
Than Kobe's team.
I think I always look at this season and think that Kobe got robbed. There he is.
So I really have a problem with Shawn Marion being this low, considering Steve Nash won the award, and considering Shaq and Kobe couldn't even come close to getting the MVP award when they were both at their peak. Shawn Marion is killing it.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needs to be the MVP. But if Steve Nash has won, this guy should not be any less than 5 to me. That's number 1. Number 2, it's interesting to see Chauncey Billups get love despite, I know he got 64 wins, but 8 assists on 41% shooting is not really going to get it done.
Yeah.
Then you got D Wade, right? So D Wade, 27 points a game, almost a block a game from a guard position is not usually seen.
Yeah.
I want to see how many wins they got. Oh wait. It's right here. How many wins did they get? And they were second in the conference.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm trying to get to with this voting process is I don't fucking understand it. It doesn't make sense with any other MVP that we've done on these legacy breakdown shows.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense with any of the MVPs that have happened recently.
Yeah.
He's the leader of the team, right? This is the equivalent of Isaiah Thomas winning an MVP for the Bad Boy Pistons. He was definitely the leader of that team, but he statistically wasn't carrying them.
Yeah.
And this is worse than the year he had before. Like last year, I'm pretty sure it's 21-11 for Steve Nash. No, 15-11 for Steve Nash. 50-40, not even 90. Is my man? And then he's got Amari Stoudemire. 26 points a game. Like, and there's Shawn Marion again.
So are we saying that Steve Nash has 2 phony MVPs?
I think Steve Nash, dude, if it wasn't 2005, I would be really concerned that this feels racist. I'm not even fucking joking. This feels racist as fuck. Like, 21-year-old LeBron's carrying his team. Zydrunas Ilgauskas is his second best player.
Yeah.
Dirk, they're winning a shit ton of games, right?
Yeah.
They got 60 wins.
Yeah.
Which is more than fucking Steve Nash. Now I know why Shaq was so angry.
He was like, he said, he always says, me and Kobe only have one MVP. Nash has 2. That doesn't add up.
He should really not have the second one. And I haven't even brought up Kobe's fucking stat line yet.
Yeah. This is freaking.
I've said a billion things and I haven't even brought up the man of the hour.
Yeah.
I don't fucking understand this. This is confusing to me. If they won 64 games and were the leader of the West, I'd be like, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
But they're third.
Yeah, it literally makes no sense at all.
I'm very confused. I'm very fucking confused. I'll take LeBron. And I'll take LeBron because he's in the same spot as Steve fucking Nash. He's got a way worse team, and he's got way better stats. So that's an easy one for me.
That's what you're saying.
I would go LeBron here, right?
That's crazy.
And then I'd go Kobe, Dirk, Nash, and then Sean Marion fifth. Because if you took away
Wade is how are you gonna put him over Wade? Wade is second in the East. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, did I say?
You said Sean Marion. I'm not putting. You said Sean Marion was gonna be fifth. I'd put
Sean Marion's moving up in my list.
Yeah, but Wade definitely should be fifth at least. He's second in the what? He's second.
Well,
you put
Shaq though on his team.
So this is not the same Shaq at this point.
Shaq's giving you 20 points a game.
Yeah, so
20 and 10 almost.
You had Steve Nash in the top 5, and Nash was averaging 19 and 11, and he had a guy averaging 21 and 11. My man is averaging 27, 7 and 6.
See your point. This is a very shitty MVP vote.
Yeah, I really don't. My whole thing
is legitimately difficult.
So let's look at the East versus the West this year.
Okay, so we got the records.
All right. So you got the Pistons, Miami, Cleveland.
Really. And why Tim Duncan gets no love to me is confusing too. Like, there's a lot of guys who could be in the running.
Yeah, like why? Well, Tim Duncan, I understand because you got it's no longer running through him. It's running through more Tony, Manu, and then he's like starting to become. He's more of like a second option.
I guess, but he's still pacing the team and scoring. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Like, but it's just
barely the second option. He's still pretty first option.
But they're definitely like running it differently, and I think Pop is starting to play him way less minutes, right? 35.
They're doing it to everybody, so yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't get.
Like, look at these teams. Let's look at the teams in the West versus the East. So this is the only reason I give it to Kobe, not only because I love Kobe, but because he's in an extremely difficult conference with a completely ass team, and he brought them.
The Clippers still had more wins than he did.
Yeah, like who do they have?
Nobody. That's my point. Fucking, they have 11,000 people in double figures. They have Elton Brand in his one of his best seasons ever, 25 and 10. Corey Maggette, Sam Cassell, Coutinho Mobley, Chris Kaman, Vladimir Radmanovich, and Sean Livingston's busted knee. But I think I don't know.
Like he's picking up dog shit, is what I'm saying.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, and I can't.
Like, it's a not give MVP to a guy in the 7th seed. I just can't. There's no precedence for it. He's got to get to at least the 5th.
This season, the guy is he's dominating on the offensive and defensive side. He's the most complete player. Like, the only issue is his team, and he still dragged it to at least the 7th seed in the West.
Yeah. Well, look, the only thing close to that would be Russell Westbrook's triple-double, and he was the 4th seed. That's the lowest to ever win an MVP. Other than that, it's always the top 3 seeds, period.
Yeah.
7th, there's just no precedence for a 7th seed getting it, so it's impossible for me to put him 1. It's just impossible. If he was 5 or 4, I could do it.
So my issue is...
It only takes 3 more wins.
My issue is Kobe if Kobe was in the East, he would have been the 5th seed, right? And who knows, because he would have been facing more of the East teams. Like, I think he would have brought that team to a higher standing there.
Right,
Like
but
he was going against tougher
that's
competition.
not. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's not.
He's the
what happened.
6th, not the 7th.
No,
That's 6.
Yeah.
oh, he's the 6th seed.
6.
Yeah,
I don't know why I thought he was the. I always thought he was the 7th.
Suns are 3rd. They're 6th.
you've only said it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, my bad. We caught it. Thanks, Lindsay.
Yeah,
No problem.
I'll have to mute you every single time you say the word 7.
Yeah. So, but the Lakers would be what if we could you click on the East? The East wins.
My bad.
No worries. The Lakers would have been 5th, right?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, man. I just think it's crazy to to just like say like I wouldn't. LeBron's working with a little more too, so I don't know. This is a team that went to the NBA Finals, didn't it? That Cleveland team. It goes to the NBA Finals the next year.
No.
Yeah, they go to the next year.
Yeah.
This year it's Heat, Mavs.
No, I'm saying, but they made it to the NBA Finals. I thought it like this was a later year, and I was about to say that was that they had went to the NBA Finals.
67.
Yeah.
But I can't put Kobe. I've given him top 5, obviously, but I can't put him above. It's hard to justify putting him above somebody like Dirk. For this season, LeBron is close to, and you brought up a good point about Wade. How he gets 0 first place votes is kind of crazy.
But how would you put? You see, like it's too much. What is the MVP? It's an individual award.
It's the player most valuable to their team.
Yeah. So
if they don't win, they hold no value.
Yeah, but they win.
They didn't win enough.
They ate over. What was the Lakers projections? Can you check that?
Yes. They were expected to win 48 games, and they won 45.
Oh, so they went under.
Yes.
But they were expected to be 7th.
7th out of 30 teams.
30 teams. And they were
top 10 team in the league.
Yeah.
They were not that. Scoring wise, they were, but I can't give it to him. Got to get a little bit higher. Got to give me. If he has 3 more wins, he's the 4th seed.
There's no way. To me, there's no way Kobe's not the best player in the world that year.
I didn't say that. It's not what I said. But that's not what MVP is, unfortunately, my friend.
Crazy.
It's a multitude of factors.
But like, if someone was to go back to this that didn't know anything about Kobe and just looks at this, it's like he looks like he was the 4th best player in the world. And there's no way that he was not. He was just clearly better than everyone else.
I don't disagree. Lindsay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, it's insane to me, this whole lineup of people. Because there's a whole bunch of people from a whole bunch of different teams that have good seedings and were the best player on their team. I don't get why Steve Nash was the MVP.
Yeah. Who would you have given it to?
I don't know. I feel like it's hard to especially go back and look at it when I'm not familiar with the season and like the narrative and everything, to go just look at everybody's stats and their standings and then pick somebody.
Fucking cop out.
Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
I would say, give an opinion. You're on an opinion show. Fucking.
That was an opinion.
Your opinion is you don't have an opinion. Look at him. He's eating the air as he does.
There's no way Kobe wasn't the best player in the league at this point. He was literally.
That I think goes without saying.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Year in the league, though, this was a weird time. The mid 2000s. I always say this about the mid 2000s. There was one you could name one star on almost every team in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Or at this, especially in this year. Like, it was very one-star driven teams. A lot of them.
Yeah, but that's why there were. Besides what? What happened?
Fear happened.
Yo, now, but if you look at it, I mean, only towards the end and the beginning were there like multiple championships won, and it was weird that it's just from both the Lakers side, but like throughout the mid 2000s, it was just not consistent champions. You know, like
there was no
back to back.
Yeah, Spurs won every other year.
Yeah,
for a while.
Yeah, with the Spurs.
But I think it's a crime. Well, let me ask you a second question. Actually, I'm gonna keep these highlights up, and I'm gonna ask you another question. Do you think this version of Kobe could have gotten together with another star at this point, or do you think this was the inevitable for the next couple of years?
I think it's a star would have had to come and knew that he was like second fiddle, like you just have to know your role with him, and I think like he just didn't want to have this alpha shit all over again.
Yeah. Can I share with you a theory that I have?
Well, oh my god.
I think.
Oh, I miss him so much.
I think if he doesn't get this period of time, like, this is basically what happened to Westbrook on the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Where they were just like, it's all you, buddy. Go for it.
Yeah.
Do what you want. You want to go out and score 35 every night? Fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get this opportunity to do this, I don't think he wins 2 more championships. I think he needed to get this shit out of his system.
Like, let everybody know what he was.
Because of Shaq and the way he was like, he felt he was being stopped almost. Like, or held back. He needed to just unload on the whole league. And I think once he got through 2 years of doing that, he was like, fuck, I need to change again. And
you make it sound like he just jizzed on everybody.
He did jizz on everyone, every person, every human.
Because wait, from one season to the next, was that a 10-point swing in his points per game? Because it wasn't.
It was almost. It was from 27 to 35.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason he was averaging 25 that year, or 24.
It was pretty close.
It was the year before, maybe. Oh, okay.
With the super team concept.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. He needed this to get to the point where he could have a Pau Gasol on his team or other good players again. And Pau Gasol, it was perfect for him, but we'll get into that. But I really think that this period of time was crucial for him. And there's one game that, if we don't talk about it, I feel as if we are scum. That is this game against the Toronto Raptors.
Oh man.
I've
watched this on like so many times.
Don't talk to me about it, my friend.
He just what I love about this game is everyone disregards the fact that they were down 20 points throughout this game.
Let's get this score. When the score change, when we see the score, once it's separated a little bit, tell me so I point it out.
Yeah. So like at some point he goes down 20 plus points in the game, and he just starts wilding out. And he scores in the first half. I think
I'll get that data.
26 points, something like that. 26 points in the first half, and then in the second half he just goes off. And in the I think in the third quarter, he drops like 27, and in the fourth quarter, like usually at that point, people are just like gassed, and they're not gonna go for any more. And he just freaking starts chucking threes and swishing so many of them. It was just like a crazy complete game. Because if you look at his score, like he was all over the court. He was scoring from everywhere.
In the first half, to your point, 26.
Yeah.
Your memory still got it. 26.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
10 for 18, 26 points, but they're losing.
Yeah. Yep.
They're losing, right? By a lot at this point.
Yeah. How it's not a break. There's no breakdown.
Of what?
How much they were down in the half.
Oh, we should be able to get that though from the video.
Oh yeah. So they're down, what, 15 at this point?
Pretty much. But
such a beautiful free throw. Stroke.
But in the third quarter, I just want to go quarter by quarter.
Yeah, it's insane.
He puts up 27 in the third quarter, 11 for 15, 4 from 5 from 3. So let's watch this third quarter, because I think the third quarter is probably my favorite quarter.
Yeah, that's so. So think about this. Who do we look at as like a crazy hot streak shooter? Like I want to say Klay Thompson is one of those
the guy with the record for most points in the quarter. Yeah, that's
so 37. So like he scored what? That's 9 points more than what Kobe scored. But Kobe then did it again the very next quarter. That's the shit that's like crazy.
It's just, well, that's why I just want to go quarter by quarter, because the shots he's taking are not exactly easy.
Yeah.
Or where he's not double covered, because he's doubled almost every time. They get to a point where they're just like, this motherfucker is murdering us. And the Mamba face is coming.
Yeah, Jalen Rose just, I think this is all revenge from that Pacers shit. You want to try to sprain my ankle? Gotta give you some. I gotta give you some smoke. I wish he would have done this in the 24 though.
Bang! Why? Because the 8, you just can't stop thinking of rape. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a problem. You just like, he really raped them. Oh. Oh, look, young Chris Bosh.
Oh, wow. He still sucks.
No one ever asks him about this. He's there.
Yeah.
He interviewed a lot.
And he was one of those hands up. So
what I'm saying. Like,
oh man,
they should ask him what it's like to eat 81 points to the face.
But Jalen Rose was the perimeter defender. So
this is all from the third quarter.
Yeah.
Just raining down fury. The likes of which no one has ever seen. So we're midway through the third quarter, and they were like, oh, we have to show highlights of just this quarter. Double pump, whap, no problem.
Yeah.
I gotta see the score. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm pretty sure. Is this the third quarter?
Yeah, so they're down 10. They're still down 10. But he's cutting it. He's cutting it.
Yeah, for sure.
Bang, big 3.
He's just keeps chucking them.
Like, there's not a whole lot to say. The film kind of, does the job for us.
Yeah.
But, so, dominant in the third quarter, right? 27, 11 for 15.
Yeah.
Then in the fourth quarter,
he just starts running.
A little bit less percentage, but 28.
Yeah.
Because free throws time. It's time to shoot all free throws.
Yeah. At least he was attacking. He was still attacking.
So in the second half, he dropped 55 points. 64% from the field. This is what most people do in one game.
This is, to me,
55 points, 23 minutes.
The 55 is 2 less than Donovan Mitchell's crazy game 1 in this playoffs. And that's just in a half.
MJ did this to the Knicks in his comeback game, in one whole game, the double nickel. Kobe said, "Hold my beer."
Was this the most dominant game we've ever seen in our?
It's one of the best games in terms of story. Like from tip to tip, or from you know what I mean, from quarter to quarter, start to finish. It has a story throughout the whole game. Like the 55 points aren't like, yeah, he's obviously, you know, going hard and taking the team for himself, whatever, but it's out of necessity. It's out of straight necessity. No one looks at this game and goes, oh man, Kobe really shouldn't be shooting it every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people look at it and they just go, oh yeah, right.
And he was pretty efficient too.
Yeah, like, very efficient.
It's like just and this is I think why everybody like looked at him as like the best, because like in the world or whatever, or like they could see why people would argue that he's better than Jordan or something, because it's like when you see that, it's like a lot. Like, but people saw that from Jordan a lot too. So, but
it is the greatest documented scoring performance in NBA history.
Yeah,
because he 100 only has the little.
The whole thing about the season is everybody talks about his offense. He was on all defensive. He was like a top 5 defender in this year.
Yeah.
So it was just like he was perfect on both. He was just like a complete player.
Now, do you think we'll see anybody get to 81 points in the next 10 years?
So the funny thing with the Rockets is I feel like they have cap issues, huge cap issues. So if things fuck up with the Rockets, they might be screwed at some point, and then I don't think Harden's gonna get to build around something, and
there's a chance.
Yeah, and I think, but it depends on when in his prime. Like if it's towards the tail end of his prime or something, you know,
he's got a shot.
Yeah, he got a shot.
Just
because of all the three,
next year
you gotta give it.
Next year they just fired Daryl Morey because they might, and they're just like, fuck it, just to blow everything up. Whatever he did was stupid. Let's get centers back.
Yeah,
we need Harden. Just you got this for a season. You have to hold it down for us.
Yeah,
I could see a world where he gets, dude. The man had a 60-point triple double. Anything's possible. I also could see Curry, if he shoots 15 threes in a game, maybe hitting 80.
I don't know about. Curry gets tired. Curry gets.
It would have to be somebody shooting mad threes and making mad free throws.
Yeah, the whole thing is that it's hard. Like he shot 50 shots this game, I think, or 40 something. And he shot 25 free throws. So that means he was attacking. Like it's a lot of energy to do this.
He put up 28 shots in the second half alone. And then for the game, 46 shots, which is a lot.
Yeah. So this is a crazy game.
Yeah.
Because for one, the Lakers are 7th seed.
Right.
We know this because Kobe didn't win freaking MVP for because of that. So they're facing the 2nd seed. So this is like literally what Luka should have been. We're going up 3-1 because the refs cheated the Mavs out. Yeah. So this is pretty much a comparison to that, So there's no reason the Lakers should be like putting up this much of a fight for the Suns teams, because it's only Kobe. It's literally only Kobe, and you got some Lamar Odom, and he like Smush Parker is his point guard. Like, do we know? Do like kids right now know who he is?
No.
Okay.
What about the legend Ronnie Turiaf?
Oh yeah, him too. Do you guys know like the legend, like the
Hall of Famer, Kwame Brown?
Yeah.
I think the only thing people know Lamar Odom for is his drug habit and the fact that he was with a Kardashian at this point.
That's so fucked because he was
time out. He was nice.
So nice.
So disrespectful. He was like a core player on a.
I know, but it's kind of sad but true. That's the only headlines he's had in recently is Kardashians or drugs.
Crack.
That's crazy. Was he a 6th man of the year? No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was probably one of the championship years.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Kobe didn't have shit. So there's no reason he should have been
Oh
like
my
in
God,
this
that was a
position.
crazy dunk.
So they have this is at Phoenix. No, this is at LA. Oh no, this is at Phoenix.
That's Phoenix.
Oh my God, this game is so insane. Like because of that, like they shouldn't be doing this at all. And then this is like at the second seed's home. Like there should be no reason Kobe's just dominating these motherfuckers.
Bang, here you go.
And he does it.
Fucking all right. So let's pull that up. Okay, so game 4, they're at home. I knew I had something wrong. They're at home. You were right. I was wrong. I had game 5 up, not game 4. I had fucked it up. So they're in Staples. Game 4. Kobe's doing this all on his lonesome. Yeah. The game is tied against the 2 seed, 7 seconds or less, Phoenix Suns. With the MVP, Steve Nash. So if you don't think Kobe had something to prove in this series,
yeah,
you're out of your fucking mind.
And I guess that.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that. I guess that just shows like he was definitely one of those players where he gets motivated, but we obviously know how much.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, he gets motivated by like other people, but he's like at this point, this is like the best image of like what Jordan was like. Like to me, like this shows that he was like a carbon copy. Because I feel like this is
well,
like
he chucked a little more, but I get your point.
No, yeah, for sure.
And he didn't have Phil yet.
No, well, I don't know if he chucked a little more. I think Jordan was just way more efficient.
Yeah, but this is like 80s Jordan. This is like late 80s Jordan as opposed to 90s Jordan.
Yeah, and this guy's in the prime of his career.
So here you go, end of the game. 45 seconds left in the contest. Shot up, bang. So they're up 4, right? 40 seconds to go. Huge shot. Oh, look at young Pringle Man. Young Mike D'Antoni.
I've seen this so many times. It's crazy.
So there. Nash loses the ball. Brings it over to Kobe. Little Euro action.
This little teardrop. You saw that? Yo, that's such a tough shot.
Yeah. There's a Euro floater almost.
Yeah.
Now he's
my man said, thank you. He's like, thank you for giving me the ball. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for not throwing it out of bounds because you suck so much. Good job. 1, 2. Ooh. It's like a rudimentary Euro.
Does he ever really talk shit about Smush Parker?
Not really. Not like direct shit.
Was that Smush Parker? That was Smush Parker. That was Smush Parker that did that steal, right?
Yeah.
He probably just agrees that he had shitty teammates. But that's a big play though by Smush.
Yeah, well, by everybody over there.
Yeah.
All right, I don't need to see Kobe making out with this guy real quick. All right. Oh, attacking the paint viciously.
Yeah. He was definitely like, I am not trying to lose this game right now.
Yeah. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, from the elbow. Bang.
That shit is freaking crazy.
Give me some of that. Now where's my
Bang!
Oh no, this is just gang violated by his tag team. Terrible. Can't even see him underneath there.
Man. The only thing that freaking sucks about this is they freaking lose the next 3 games. Like, it's just like, it would have been such a crazy moment if they were like 1-6 or something. Because that would have just been like.
But I wanted to see his numbers, total numbers for the series. Because he did have 50 in one game.
Oh, yeah. I think he averaged like 35, 33.
27. 28. 28, 6 and 5.
Oh, wow.
Steal and half a block. Lamar Odom did things too. 20 and 11, 5 assists. So we got some help. Even Kwame showed up. It's amazing.
It's not about
when Luke Walton is like a critical starter to your team, you got problems.
Yeah, he shot like 5 threes a game in that series, and he was efficient too, right?
Who?
Kobe in that series, yeah, he was shooting 50, 40,
50, 40,
77 from the free throw.
But he's taking more threes. He made 14 this series.
Yeah, how many minutes he was averaging?
314 for the series in total. Why just give
Why
me?
doesn't it show you them?
Give me the fucking. So I got a math. All right. Well, pause. Let me math. I'm mathing 314.
45 minutes a game.
44.85 minutes a game. So yeah. So 45 minutes a game.
Yeah.
And they were needed every single. Oh, I'm an asshole. They're right fucking here. I'm stupid. 45 minutes a game, right here. 45 minutes a game, right here. So all right. But
that was so good.
Someone in the audience is gonna be like, "Motherfucker, it's right there."
Yeah, right. We're gonna get more comments. Why did they let this stupid fuck on this fucking show?
He can't round.
This guy
now he can't even see what's in front of him. Is
Yeah.
he blind?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
All right. Well, yeah, the Mamba. Considering the stats from this one series, they're just aching for a third guy.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're gonna get their second guy.
Yeah.
But
like even here, like Lamar's putting in work. So like.
Yeah.
They despite their lack of depth in the bench department and an 18-year-old Andrew Bynum who's not playing at all.
Yeah.
They really are just one piece away from changing their fortunes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a testament to how good Kobe ultimately is.
Yeah, for sure.